All right, welcome to episode 20 of the Zero1 Shootout podcast. Minderz, we made it to 20.
We made it. I barely made it to 20.
You're
Barely.
you're hobbling across the finish line, but here we are.
Here we are.
For for those that didn't join us yesterday on the Jumping the Rail podcast, Minderz, how about a little health update? How are you doing there?
Uh, I'm still sore, and they're calling me hop along. But for right now, no surgery. So we'll
That's
find
a
out for
plus.
sure. We'll find out for sure in a month. But I will be at Saturday's show. I am not going to make it to tomorrow night's show, but I will be at
Yeah,
Saturday's
so,
show in my lovely new, beautiful little wheelchair that that I get to run around in.
yeah, we're gonna
So
trick it out for you. Put
I hear
spinners
that's
on
what
it.
I hear, which is fine with
Yeah,
me.
sounds like you're not gonna be in Edgewood for a while because
It'll be a minute
you
before
know
I get back to
it's
Edgewood.
it could be a challenge getting you in that door. So
It could very well be, unless they open up the side door and let me go through the garage door.
that's
Then
true.
then it's all
That's true.
flat. So
If you had a press pass, you could probably make that happen.
we're never going to give this up, are we?
Um, it's a small concern, but we got a good one today, Menders, because we this is our last episode before the big prelude to War Games on Saturday, which we're very excited about.
Yes,
And
I wasn't going to miss it.
I
I didn't care what I had to do. I was going to be
no,
there. So
yeah, and and I think our guest is probably pretty excited about it too when he hopped into the chat here. Why don't you smarten everybody up who we got coming on today, Menders?
well, of course, we have the Quadfatha Camaro Jackson.
Very
Thus, for the
nice.
shirt,
Yeah, very nice. That's on the prowrestlingtees.com/JTR pod for the
I
one.
got
That's our
another
little
one to
nod to the
show you
premiere.
later, Mark. I've got another one to
Oh,
show you
well,
later,
that's
but I'll wait till
I
later.
know I know you do, Menders, and you're very happy about it.
I am. I'm so excited. But I think we ought to get to our normal shtick and let Mr. Dallas Preacher have his 2 cents in
Yeah,
today.
we probably should. We sneak preview this video. He's got a lot to say on this one, and
Yep.
this should be interesting. Looking sharp in his sunglasses, but that's
Very.
let's roll to this here.
Hello, sinners and Zero1 Shootout podcast fans. It is I, the man who is going to smoke LDL. I'm not tall enough to see, like a Philly blunt, this Thursday on 420 in Edgewood, Illinois, at Thursday Night Throwdown. That's right, your boy Dallas Preacher back again with another fun wrestling fact for the week. This week's fun wrestling fact is in honor of one of the greatest heels to ever step inside a wrestling ring. That's right, my man, Roddy Piper, who would have celebrated his birthday this past Monday, April 17th. A fun fact about Roddy Piper is despite being one of the best to ever do it, he never actually won a WWF/WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Someone else who's not going to win a championship this weekend is Camaro Jackson, because my boy Joey O'Reilly is going to show up at the Burgess Auditorium in Mattoon, Illinois to chew bubblegum and kick ass, but he's going to be all out of bubblegum because I, in fact, ate the last piece at training yesterday. So all he's going to have left to do is kick some ass. So Camaro, I hope that you're ready. And honestly, I don't even know why you would call yourself Camaro, because bro, you're a 1989 Ford Fiesta at best. This week's fun fact has been brought to you by the team who is absolutely going to destroy Team 01 Saturday, May 6th at the Decatur Civic Center in Decatur, Illinois at War Games. That's right, baby, the Lowlives.
I don't know. Do you think Dallas likes having this little forum every week to
I think
get
he
on his
does.
soapbox?
Yeah, I think he enjoys it. But man, them's are some fighting words. I'm interested to see what our guest is going to have to say about it.
Yeah, that, that's a little harsh. 87 Ford Fiesta.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, we'll have to see what old Camaro has to say about the lowlifes. I don't know. It could be interesting on Saturday if the lowlifes try to get frisky, because I don't know if we'll get into it when Camaro comes on, but I've got questions about what's going on Saturday, and I'm sure you
I
have the same ones.
probably. I'm excited.
I can tell.
I'm giddy about it. We have Giddy Mindy tonight.
Giddy Mindy. Yep. I need to think of a adjective that goes with the wheelchair.
Did you see what I got? You know how 01
Uh-huh.
I got
Made
me
to
a
order, right?
made to order. I like it.
That is sharp.
We'll see how long he lasts come Saturday after some of those words, but
Yeah, you never know. It's I'm sure they have intricate plans and strategies and
well, Camaro might
all
introduce
kinds of
himself the
ideas.
way Christian Rose introduced himself to Dallas.
Poor Dallas. If he takes many more shots to the head, he's gonna be ain't gonna be pretty. He's got those sunglasses on for a reason, Minderz.
Oh, he does?
From what I heard, he got a little lit up in training. I don't know who
Oh,
it was
jeez.
or what, but it's
As if we didn't have enough problems the last time he walked into that bar with all the Marvin fans, and
yeah.
he's
Well,
just got to be careful.
sometime
He's got to be a little more careful.
Yeah, it's this thing. Everybody wants to pick the fight with the biggest and baddest guy there. So
They do. They do.
yep.
Well, Mark, would you like to see my other shirt, or is our guest here yet?
Our guest actually just arrived. Do you think we should
Okay,
bring
well
him
then
in?
we'll wait on the shirt. All
right, let's wait on the shirt. All right, so our guest is former 01 USA Tag Team Champion, former 01 USA Heavyweight Champion, and the current #1 contender for the 01 USA Championship with Joey O'Reilly on Saturday. And he is the Quadfatha, Camaro Jackson. How are you, sir?
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're doing great. Well, we kind of stole an idea from you.
Hell yeah, that's tight. That's awesome. Heck yeah.
All right,
this
Mark.
one's been a long time coming, so we're glad we finally got you on, man.
I'm glad to be on. Finally, man.
Yes. So, a lot to talk about here. Finally getting your rematch on Saturday after close to a year since Jake Lander got you slipping on a banana peel and ran off with the belt on you.
It has been a year almost.
It's getting close, that was quick. But yeah, you get Joey on Saturday. How you feeling?
I'm about to whoop his ass. That's how I feel. I need my title back.
Exactly.
It was cool having a little break from the pressures of being champion, but I miss it. So I need it back. This go around, I would like to be a better champion than I was the first time. So yeah, I'm about to whoop his ass. I'm messing that little dude up.
I got you.
I love it. I'm a huge Premier fan, so we were the ones that were still cheering you guys when everybody else was booing you. My little section. We knew who needed to represent 01. So
they didn't understand yet, but they did.
They didn't get it. We knew. See, everybody in the chats now is saying how Camaro needs to.
Oh, this is
Had it the,
keep it simple. Please kick his ass. It says.
had
Yes,
this
I
been a
will.
At least it
year
said,
ago, though, it was the exact opposite.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
It's, so this is going to be kind of a nice change of pace for you after that dog collar match you had a couple months ago
yeah, for
with old
sure,
Mad
man.
Dog.
Gosh, like messing with that Mad
So
Dog, he almost killed me, but I'm glad he didn't.
Yeah, we
yeah,
all
that
got up
was
and ran during that match because we were concerned for our safety.
Yeah, yeah, I bet, I bet, man. We were all over the place.
Yeah.
yes. But yeah, we didn't get really to talk to you much after that match was over. How was the recovery on that? Was it just sore
I
for
was
a good while?
okay. A little kind of out of it. Just experiencing what I experienced. That was a fight, man. That wasn't a wrestling match. That was a straight up fight.
No.
Um,
Yes.
Usually, you know, most of the time, wrestling matches, especially if epic proportions, like it takes a while for both guys to get to a certain point where the match ends. Like it was one of those. It felt like one of those heavyweight boxing or UFC championship matches. Like in the first 5 or 6 minutes, or in UFC time, 2 minutes, the match is over and the fight is over. Like that's what it was. It was a fight. We were trying to literally hurt each other, kill each other, and like it got the better of me. And you know what? Like I can respect that. I can respect somebody like that, regardless of how we feel towards each other. I respect him. But who I don't respect is somebody like Joey. At least Mad Dog, he'll fight me straight up, regardless if it was with a chain, a dog bone, a dog tail, doesn't matter. He fought me straight up like a man, and I can always appreciate that. But someone like Joey, who's been jumping people, he stole the title. He practically stole the title from Marvin, which I thought was ridiculous. His own friend, his colleague, you would think you'd be happy for him. But guys like that, they want their cake and they want to eat it too. So,
well, speaking of some of Joey's backup, did you get a chance to listen to Mr. Dallas Preacher, which is Joey's new bodyguard?
You want the tall, ugly guy? No,
yeah, that one.
I didn't know he talked. I thought he was Frankenstein or something. I didn't know he could speak.
Well, he does a fun fact for us each week, and he had a fun fact this week, and he said that Joey was going to be just like Roddy Piper and kick ass and chew bubble gum, but he had already ate his last piece of bubble gum, so all he could do was kick your ass.
You might as well tell him the rest of it, Minderz.
Should I tell him the rest of it? And
I
he also
think
called
you have to.
He might have called you, what was it, 1998?
I thought it was 87.
87? Okay, so in 1987, you aren't a Camaro, you're a 1987 Ford Fiesta. Don't blame me, I'm just the messenger.
Wow, that was the best he had, huh?
That was the best he could come up with.
Jeez, man. Now I'm starting to see why he has everyone fighting his battles. He clearly sucks at roasting people. He clearly is a terrible champion. It sucks that he's already like 4'11", so it sucks. He's balding. I don't know if you guys noticed, he's balding, so he has to overcompensate for things. That's why he has the little man syndrome, so he has to overcompensate for himself. So like it's really weird. Ford Fiesta, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was kind of a weird pull there.
Like what?
What
like
about
all
me?
things you could call me. I'm going to call you another card.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah, welcome to our weekly deal.
Right. Oh my gosh.
So in my respect, I'm sitting here seeing now though where the rest of the premiere, the original premiere, are going to be at the show. So I guess my question to you is, are you going to have a little backup to take care of Joey's little backup? Because we all know your backup's better than Joey's backup.
You know, I hadn't even thought about that. So I know my guys are going to be there. I talk to them all the time, obviously. But I hadn't thought about, asking for the backup. It's crazy. Like, I wouldn't mind it. But after what I went through with Mad Dog a couple months ago, I don't think I need it.
You don't need it, but it'd
Yeah.
just be nice to make sure somebody has your
Oh
back.
yeah, for sure. It'd be nice to have
Yeah.
someone watching my back for sure. Especially like given my past, I've rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So it definitely would be nice to have someone that I can for sure trust. If things got weird, they can get weird with them too. So yeah.
I could see that. So I guess my next question, we kind of lost him, it looks like. My next question for you is, when you win the title Saturday, are you going to give Christian Rose another shot? Because that match you guys had, it wasn't fan fulfilling just because Mad Dog was in your head. So
yeah. You know what's funny? Like, I owe Christian Rose, and also I owe Mad Dog too. Mad Dog beat me. He beat me fair and square. So I owe Mad Dog too. So both those guys. When I do win the championship, after I win the championship Saturday, that's my plan. I won Rose again. It needs to be a fair and square match, regardless of how it goes down. And also, Mad Dog and I can't get over the fact that he beat me. So like that's still something I have to address as well. So yeah.
Looks like his camera just froze. I think we still have Mark. Mark, are you still there?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
Good.
Okay. The important thing is,
Do you have
if
any
you don't see my
questions
face,
for our
that's not a
people?
big deal. I
Do
do.
you have questions?
So
Okay.
I do. I want to ask you about the Forge. It's kind of a new
Okay.
development, with everything that went down with Team Ambition and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
what's been the mindset? Like, are you kind of taking control, like taking the reins on that a little bit more, as far as working with the guys and?
For the most part, I'll say as far as responsibility wise, it's pretty much split. But like as far as like making sure things are, happening, I feel like I have taken the lead on things. Not saying there's necessarily like a leader, but like I feel like I've increased my responsibility load. Like I had to like kind of intervene and step in and make sure things are running, going the way they should. And just kind of making sure I'm letting the other coaches or whoever know that, hey, we need to get this done, whatever. Because I'm only one person, I can't do everything myself. So just making sure that I'm always transparent, making sure like business is being handled, just making sure like, if something needs fixed, it can be fixed, regardless of who fixes it. So, the past few weeks has been, well, month now, has been kind of challenging because my plate has become even more fuller. But like, I love it. It's always something I've always wanted, especially being an independent wrestler. Like I wanted that feeling of being a professional wrestler and being like extremely busy, like being too busy for real life. Like I always felt like, man, I didn't have enough. I wasn't doing enough in wrestling. I wasn't doing like what I feel like I was obligated to do because I train every day. I work out every day. I have a normal job like most people do. But I'm like, man, I want more out of this. So like taking on this role, taking the role that I had already and kind of adding to it, adding more duties to it, it's becoming fulfilling because now I'm like, okay, now I'm kind of adding more to this like resume I have already as a wrestler, professional wrestler. And so like when the day does come, when I do reach a certain level, um I'm not kind of diluted from like the workload of wrestling, the traveling, the keeping up with bookings, keep being responsible for XYZ, just having the headache and worry of being tired, busy, and like I feel like I'm starting to get used to that. I'm getting used to that like load because now like even like I was always coming to the school remotely every damn day. But like now with taking like this adding more duties to adding more duties to the role I already had, it's become pretty heavy, but I love it. I love every second of it. um it just goes to show like how like reliable I am and how much of a leader that I always thought I could be who and wanted to be, and how much I am that leader. So it's been really rewarding, I would say.
Let's say we've gotten to see a few of the guys come up from the Forge to go there to Edgewood to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Like O'Neill's were there last weekend.
Yep.
Is ATM's
Myron.
out of the Forge too, isn't he?
Yes.
And Myron.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. So all those guys, we've grown to like a lot of the guys coming out of the Forge.
That's good. Good.
But between them,
is Theo White out of the Forge, Minderz?
Who?
Okay, that'll answer. Theo White.
No, I have no idea who that is.
Okay,
you'll have to take a look, because he's a good up and comer that's pretty impressive. He's impressive.
Good. Okay.
So,
cool.
And I have to say this, Mark, we need to get you to say what you say every time you see there's a Camaro fight.
Oh,
every time he sees you and somebody else in a fight, this is what he always says.
I love my Haas fights. It's
yeah,
we've got a T-shirt out on our PWT's. Camaro says Haas fights draw money. So
they sure do.
That's kind of
they sure do.
I think we need to get you one of those. Oh, David.
We got corrected.
Joey O'Reilly trained Theo. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, David. He's always in there David. Giving me.
Joey trained him. That's why I don't know him. That's why I don't know him. Oh, that makes so much sense.
I figured that was coming.
Woo, that makes so much sense. I'm so sorry, Theo. So sorry, dude. Yeah, I'm sure you're a good kid, man. I'm sure you're a good guy. But little man syndrome. Stay away from me.
Oh, but Theo actually is really good. I think he's the one that if you took a look at him, you might want to get in the ring and show him a few things.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of those big guys.
What's
that
he
can
doing
move
tomorrow?
Around, so.
What's Theo doing tomorrow? Is he wrestling?
He's in a match. He's in a match down at Edgewood.
Okay.
He is in.
There you
wrestling with Johnny Banks against
DC
Black
that's
tomorrow.
Theo. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Theo.
Him. Yeah.
He's really good. There's a lot. He's come a long way. So yeah, I really enjoy watching him. The O'Neills though, they had a rough go of it last week.
Yeah.
They had a rough go. They went against Country Air for the tag titles.
Oh.
Yeah. They didn't come home with the gold, but Country Air did. So,
yeah.
But that's okay because
I love Country Air.
They're great. Yeah. We love Country Air.
They're awesome.
Here too.
They're friends of the show. They've been on here before. So you might have a little momentum on your side on Saturday because I don't know if you know this. Joey actually got beat on last Thursday by LDLC.
Show him a picture of LDLC if he hasn't seen LDLC yet.
Oh, I'm sure he has, but let me see. Oh, he's wrestling Dallas on Thursday.
He's wrestling.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Yeah.
Now,
Joey the loser.
It might have come with a little help from Eli Wilder, but hey, a win's a win. Hey, do you notice how my tone changes? Mark, do you notice how my tone changes?
I do notice that. Eli actually has a title shot tomorrow, so you never know. It might be you and Eli on Saturday. It might be you
and Eli Wilder.
Ooh.
Which I think that could even be a lot of fun because I know you've seen Eli.
That would be awesome.
I love him. I love Eli so much. Like, I love him so much. I remember when he was a referee, and just to see him become the wrestler that he is today is so awesome. And like just to see his climb in like I guess you can say the ranks or whatever. Like, you know, coming as a referee, working pre-shows. Now he's on main card. Now he's fighting for the heavyweight championship. Like it's super dope to see like younger guys like that stuff pay off for them. You know, it's so cool.
Yes, definitely. Well, hey, we got the champ, or we've got the future champ here. Why don't we just run down the card, Mark?
Yeah.
Why don't we do that? So just kind of.
We'll run down the card for Saturday, so you have some idea of what's going on.
Okay, so this is one you probably have a little bit of interest in, Camaro. You got Gary J and Jake Lander on Saturday.
Whoop his ass, Gary. Whoop his short. I've never liked Jake Lander. I've never liked him. Never will. He's another short person who needs just to go away. He needs to fall in the crack of the floor. You know how like there's a crack. There are cracks in the floor, holes in the floor, and sometimes like an ant or a roach or something's walking. He needs to be like a roach and just fall in the hole of the floor. I hate Jake Lander. Gary, whoop his ass.
All right. Well, he's going with Gary J. Who you going with, Mark? We got to pick our winners. We haven't picked our winners yet.
We haven't picked our winners yet.
So
I really want it to be Gary J, but you know Lander, he's sneaky. He always
he's a little
finds some way to
shit. Yeah.
I love it. So, somebody else that likes Lander about as much as I do.
Camaro, I don't know if you noticed behind Minderz, she has a door that I think Lander went through at one of the cage match.
Oh snap! Yeah,
that one. And it's another part of it's behind. But this is my MJF heel shirt that I had signed last weekend. So this is kind of taking precedent over my tables for right now.
Yeah. Sweet.
I do have a premiere. Let's see. Premiere's right there from when you guys took over the show.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm representing.
She's got a little more swag than I do for the 0-1 stuff. But of course, my studio has to get broken down every show because the wife doesn't like it standing up in the living room all week. But
of course.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Gary J too. So
okay,
3 for
just
Gary.
Just to be different, I'll say Lander, but I hope it's Gary.
Okay,
fair.
That's all because you like cats, though, too.
I do. I got 2 cats. I gotta, us cat guys gotta stick together.
You do.
So here's a guy I'm curious about to get your take on, Camaro, and that's this match here. Hippie Johnny's taking on the main attraction, Casey Jackson, who just popped up in 0-1 a couple months ago. This is going to be his first match, but I don't know. Are you familiar with this guy at all?
Not too familiar. I've seen like old posters of him. I've seen old posters before, but I'm not too familiar with his work. I'm a big fan of Hippie Johnny. Big fan of Hippie Johnny. So I would have to say Hippie Johnny, but it seems like Casey Jackson, he has something to prove. Like, most older guys, when they come back and come out for X amount of time, they have something to prove. So I wouldn't count Casey Jackson out, but Hippie Johnny's been in there week in, week out, you know what I'm saying, wrestling constantly. So he'll have the edge on him. But Casey Jackson does have that experience factor too. But I gotta go with Hippie Johnny, man. He's awesome. He's awesome. Just the name alone is awesome.
I'm going with Casey Jackson. Like you said, he's got something to prove. He's got the experience, and
he'll probably have backup too. He'll probably have Jared Allen in his corner too.
Jared Allen will probably be in his corner. There's another one I wouldn't mind seeing you fight at some point.
Yeah,
that would be a Haas fight, and that would be fun. So, Mark, what's your pick?
I'm picking Casey on this one. Just like I said, I think there's a chance that Allen will be kind of an intangible there. Plus, what's the guy's name? The lawyer, Kyle. I forget his last name. Was Reigns' guy before he got with Casey.
I can't think of what his last name is now, but he's been representing them. Yeah, he'll fill us in.
He'll fill in.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. But let's see. Let's move on here. The 3-way match. Minderz is most looking forward to, even though we'll probably have to roll her out into the corner.
No, I am not moving during that. Oh, Camaro, if you didn't know, I broke my foot over the weekend, so I will be there in a wheelchair.
What the heck?
The floor needed a hug. I couldn't help it.
What are you doing?
Yes, I have a broken foot. So.
Oh my gosh. You need that.
Yeah. Well, I'll be there, and I'm not planning on moving during the Carrot match. Yeah. I'm not planning on moving.
Because here's what we got. We got Jimmy Carrot, Devontae Knox, B.A. Malkin in a 3-way. I don't know how much you know about B.A. Malkin. He's the champion over in Edgewood right now. He's the TNT champion, beat CMC a couple weeks ago.
Oh, snap. CMC lost? Dang.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I don't know if you know this. I got a little beef with CMC, so I'm not crying any tears over that one.
I am.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
He was a little,
CMC's my boy.
Disrespectful. He was a little disrespectful on the podcast a few weeks ago. And,
you started it.
I did not. She always stirring it up. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, we have to. So we got to talk about this one. I know you know Jimmy really well. You know Devontae really well. So what are you thinking
Oh,
about
he
this
knows
match here?
BA from last show because BA was at the
Well,
last show too. So
he was,
Jimmy
but
Jimmy Carrot doesn't die. Like I've seen this
no,
dude fall from like a building and still wrestle 2 seconds later.
yeah,
Like I would not bet against a guy like that. Like that's you. Oh my God, no, I'll be ridiculous to bet against him. Ridiculous. His name is Jimmy Carrot, for crying out loud. What the heck?
the powder keg Jimmy Carrot yet to boot.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
no,
I get it.
no.
Believe me, I understand completely. Yeah, because hey, Mark, here's a shocker. I'm going with Jimmy Carrot,
no.
and he better take a piece out of BA's butt that night too.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, see, after the cheap shot when Carrot was fighting Jacques, BA came out and low blowed him. So Carrot's got something to get back at BA about. So I'm ready.
He's going to get his payback, probably. I would imagine.
If he doesn't this time, it'll be at War Games when they're in that ladder match together.
Yes. Yeah, it's hard to pick against Jimmy in this one. Part of me's thinking Devontae might sneak in the back door on this.
Yeah.
If Jimmy's too focused on getting payback on Malkin, Devontae could very easily sneak in the back door and steal a win there.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm still going Jimmy.
Yeah. Plus, my wife likes Devontae's interest music. So
he does have
likes
cool
his butt.
Music. He does have cool interest music.
You said it, not me, Minderz.
I did. She likes his butt.
She's impressed by how he uses it as a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she tells me. So
that's the reason we call him Iron Cakes.
Yeah.
All right, Mark, next match.
We haven't got it to stick yet. Next match, we got the Mad Dog against Theo White. This is the guy we were talking about earlier there, Camaro. So this is gonna be a Haas fight. This is gonna be not a lot of finesse here.
Theo about to get fucked up.
That's a very succinct analysis there.
No,
listen.
Go ahead. Yeah.
No.
I mean, you've been in the ring with Mad Dog. You know how crazy he is.
Yeah, man. So, I don't think Theo ready for that one. Man, I'm so sorry. I look like. Oh no, Theo! No, not like this. You just your career is over now.
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows Mad Dog, it's Camaro. So
yeah,
he's
Camaro
kind of
Mad
informed.
Dog, so.
And I barely
got an
survived.
informed opinion there.
Barely.
God.
Yes, I think I'm going to go with Mad Dog on this one.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Yeah, I think it's going to be Mad Dog.
Not that but I think Theo will be impressive. I think Theo will impress a lot of people. Yeah,
Theo's gonna give him a fight for sure.
He'll give him a fight. So, and that's all that really matters. That's what we all want to see is a fight.
Yeah.
So
here's a comment. Theo's in over his head.
You said it, not me.
I didn't say it. I'm just quoting a comment here.
We got a comment. We got a bunch of people in the.
We got a lot of people in the thread. I think the glitch is in there now. He says, "Hey."
Yeah, the
hello
glitch
to the glitch.
A whole bunch. It's another one of the 0-1 dojo guys, the glitch. So
what up, glitch?
Yeah.
All right. So then the other thing, got the main event, and we've talked about this pretty extensively already. But this is your shot. You get Joey in the ring. No running.
You didn't put up the premiere coming back, Mark.
I haven't got there yet.
Oh, okay.
We'll get there.
Yeah, I'm about to whoop his ass.
Obviously, Camaro's gonna win.
Listen,
obviously.
I gotta stand up for this. Hold on, wait a second. All right. I didn't like how he did Marvin. That's the one that's just it hit home a little bit. I'm like, wow, like you did one of your good friends, someone who's helped you out numerous of times. And you took away something from him. You took something that he never thought he would get, and just to take it away from him. So like now I gotta take something away from him. I had to take away the only thing that compensates him, that makes him feel like the only thing that makes him a man, you know, because he's like 45, but he has the height of a 10-year-old. So I gotta let me put this camera right here because I'm pissed off now because I saw his face again. See, he's been on Twitter. He's been on Twitter adding me every 5 seconds, every 10 seconds, every other week, every other day. And it pisses me off. Like the other day, he mentions me on Twitter, and I'm in the middle of a barbecue outside, trying to barbecue, making hot dogs. You know, if you burn the hot dogs all black and shit, it looks the best. Got the ribs, got the burgers. He mentions me, oh, Camaro, I got something to say. How about you don't say nothing at all, okay? Because you're going to be sucking through a straw after I knock your head off your shoulders. So, like, stop talking to me, bro. Like, go do something with your life. Get a haircut because the hair you have isn't it. Stop wearing trunks. You look stupid. You like a baby. You like you're in a diaper. I can't stand this guy. I can't stand him. He can't stand himself. So, like, he got to go. I'm going to get rid of the lowlifes. I'm going to get rid of him. This is it. I'm getting my championship back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's all it's to it. Then I ain't got to hear back from Joey O'Reilly, Malcolm O'Reilly, Kevin O'Reilly, Susie O'Reilly, the O'Reilly family from the trailer park. I don't care. They're going. They're going after Saturday. So, Joey, if you're watching this, you and your 12 brothers who are shacked up in one room, and your mama Josephine Riley, it's over, okay? You're washed, and I'm ending it. You had a good run, but I'm taking back what's mine. So, I'm going to sit back down.
All right.
I love it. Mark, this is great.
This is there's not much more to say about that match after that. So
I'm super excited about that match.
and that makes it very hard to pick against Camaro in that match now.
Doesn't it?
It really does.
The only way I could see it not working out the way it should.
Careful.
Is those little lowlifes.
Those little
that
shits.
Are going to be
call them what they are.
Okay, the little shits that are going to be running around on capital the outside of the ring.
Capital HITS exclamation point shits.
So the little shits running around outside the ring.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for old Tony the Jabroni and
Tony the Jabroni,
Pepperoni the Caroni, whatever they want to call themselves. But overall, they're the little shits, the low shits, not the low life, the low shits.
Wow. I think we got a new T-shirt.
We got a new T-shirt.
That might get me in a little trouble with the. So the other thing, obviously, they got announced. They did. I don't have a picture for this, but they did announce tag team title match. Country Air taking on Jacques Kennedy and a partner of their choosing. We don't know who it's going to be yet.
How that came about was last Thursday. There was a 4-way match with Jacques, High Voltage Cat. Here we go with the 5-star people again. Jacques, High Voltage Cat, Anakin Murphy, and hold on, let me pull up I pulled this up so I would have it because I knew we were going to talk about it. So, whoops, there it is. Hippie Johnny. So it was Hippie Johnny, Jacques, Anakin, and High Voltage Cat. Jacques won. So now Jacques gets to pick of their choosing a partner to face Country Air for the belts on Saturday. So now the question is, who will Jacques pick? So let's see. You can't pick Camaro, which would be the obvious choice, because if you want the belts, then you have to have Camaro.
Well,
but he's busy. So you can't pick, I guess you could pick Joey, but why?
He wouldn't do it. He'd probably just have Tony do it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. And then you've got High Voltage Cat, but that may not work out so great.
Right. She may have another match with Super B.
Maybe. Then Hippie Johnny's got his match with Casey Jackson.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So it doesn't leave a whole lot of options. So we're kind of curious to see if Jacques going to bring in a ringer or what the case is going to be.
Chan?
Oh yeah, maybe he'll bring in Chan, which was his
that was
talk
his
piece
advocate.
for a while.
Their
His
advocate for a while. There. Yeah. But yeah, it's so that's a lot of question marks in that one. So we're curious to see what happens there.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
curious too.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to think Country Air, regardless, just because they've been on such a roll lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the titles are going to change hands.
No.
But I kind of feel like Jacques getting a little greedy because Jacques already has the Shining Light title. So why are they getting so greedy and wanting a tag title too?
Well, to be fair, gold equals money. So more belts you got,
Well,
the more the merrier.
None of your backup boys are going to be taking that spot, would they? Would Kenway or Soup or SK take it?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I really don't know.
I mean, I'm just trying to think of possibilities and people that we know.
What if it's Cobra?
Ooh. That's scary. That's really scary.
I didn't think about that. Could be Cobra.
We haven't seen Cobra in a while. He was on the show a few weeks ago, but we haven't seen him in Mattoon in a few months.
That'd be good. Cobra. Yeah.
Well, we know he's supposed to be there. We know Cobra's supposed to be there at War Games. So, but that's all we know it for sure.
If I'm Marvin, I'm giving him whatever he wants to get him on that team for War Games.
That's another big thing we have questions about.
Oh yeah.
Well, Mark, are we just going to talk about War Games since we're already there?
Let's get into it since we're already there. So, Marvin, it's supposed to be Marvin, Kyle, and oh boy.
Yeah, hold on. Dallas Preacher, which is one of the little shits as we call them.
Oh yeah, he's volunteering to be Jacques' partner.
Oh my goodness, he can write on some. He can write. He can type.
Yeah, on occasion.
You have the internet in your little trailer park. What did Dallas say?
Put it up again. He didn't see all of it. There you go.
If they need a partner, I got nothing going on.
I got nothing going on that night. The low shits could leave with all the. This was a good sentence. This was a very good sentence. The last thing I've heard from Dallas, I heard that he can read on a 4th grade level and write on a 4th grade level. So this is pretty good that he was able to write a complete sentence, finish a complete thought. So that's awesome, Dallas. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you did that. You should be happy for yourself too. Wow, congratulations, man. So cool.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I need to breathe.
All right, breathe, Minderz. All right, we got to get back on topic here. So we're talking about War Games. It was supposed to be Kyle Pfeiffer, Marvin, and CMC, and then whoever they fill out their team with. Marvin and Kyle both got taken out at the last show by the Lowlifes.
Yeah.
So we don't know if they're going to be active. So that leaves a whole lot of questions about that 0-1 team for War Games.
Put up that comment, please, Mark.
Oh, hang on. We got another one?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Fifth.
Okay. Anyway, back to the 0-1 team.
So we've been kind of speculating here. What if maybe the Premier kind of inserted themselves into the War Game situation?
Because at this point, we've got one person for 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't know how you can have a one-man team with a weak link, but that's how they've done it.
Would you leave CMC alone?
But yeah, I know the Premier hasn't always been the rah-rah 0-1 favorites and all that, but I also know you guys aren't afraid of getting in the ring with the Lowlifes.
No, because we whooped their ass last time they was in the ring with us.
Well, and it's going to be
always had their number.
And it's going to be in a War Games match, so that means you can bring in toys to play with.
I got a toy for Joey.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, so we were thinking, okay, so CMC technically
it's all
needs
wild
4
speculation,
partners.
Of course.
This is all wild speculation. But he's going to need 4 people to help him out.
I talked to my boys about it.
There's 4 people in the Premier.
I could talk to my boys about it. I think we can figure something out.
I think it would be a great idea.
I mean, Minderz is a problem solver because she's the one that actually came up with this idea. But
I've been throwing
not a
this
bad
idea around for a little bit.
Right. Well, once we found out the Kinway was coming with Soup and Bishop on Saturday, that kind of got your wheels turning a little bit. No pun intended, Minderz. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark.
Ford Fiesta.
But yeah, so we were kind of throwing that idea around, but then you never know. I mean, there's lots of matches. Go ahead and run through the matches that we've got for that so far, Mark, or do we have too many? I know we've got the ladder match.
Got the ladder match. We got the War Games match. We got the War Rumble, which is, I think that's all we got, right?
Is that all? That all it's been? That's all that's for sure.
I think that's
right
all
now.
that's been confirmed. Yeah. I mean, the poster's got everybody on it. Well, Devon Dudley's going to be there.
Devon Dudley's going to be there.
Damn, bam, 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 that's my dog.
Oh, there you go. Oh, throw up Barry's comment. Barry's in our chat now. There you go.
Well, life, yeah. It's even misspelled. Autocorrect as hell, isn't it, Barry?
Low lifestyle.
Barry, you're missing it. It's low shit now. It's the low shits.
Yeah. You may have to hit up Marvin Camaro, get one of those low life suck T-shirts before Saturday.
Yeah. The low shit suck toilet juice.
So, I mean, I'm waiting to see.
I think that's our quote for the episode.
There you go. So the ladder match we know of for sure. Here you go. Jimmy Carrot, B.A. Malkin, Devontae, and Sabin Gage.
Woo!
And anybody else that wants to join in the mix, I think.
Right.
Who in their right mind wants to get in the ring with Carrot when Carrot has a ladder
involved? Why?
I don't know why Carrot wants to be in the ring with a ladder.
What? Yeah, what does Carrot want to be in the ring with a ladder?
Oh, no.
After the last time he was at Decatur, you were there. You remember?
Yeah.
I don't want to remember.
I was not there. I watched that after the fact.
Yeah, you watched it after the fact. I watched it as it happened, and I was not a happy camper.
I heard it's a.
They make James Carey. That's a psycho's SOP guy.
He's a little crazy.
He's been on this show twice, both times from an undisclosed location in the woods somewhere, but I camping. Okay. And his Wi-Fi always cuts out during the interviews because he's in the middle of nowhere. But
he said Basil told him to go out there. So
who?
Basil. The one he listens to. Basil.
The powder keg. The mask he wears. The
mask. Okay. So Basil told him to go out there. So whatever works for him because he wins. So most of the time.
Yeah.
So But
I gotta wonder if maybe we're gonna get. Are we gonna get Analog back in time for War Games? Do you think?
I think so. He's on the poster.
I think so.
We might.
He's on the poster.
Is he on? Ooh, is he on the? Let's see. Oh
boy.
Yeah.
It's like Jordan is.
Jordan Perry just had a little comment.
Oh God.
Great. The premiere against Team Low Life of War Games. He seems like he's behind the idea.
Is he?
That's not. He says, "Great idea, guys." The premiere.
I used to like Jordan. I don't know what happened.
Joey.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's what happened. I was looking to see because I thought I saw. Because we know that Analog came back at the last show and said that he was going to be back soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to look to see. Okay, Prelude to War. Hey, he's on the poster for Prelude to War Games. That could be Jacques' partner.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
I don't know if you can see him, but he's right up there in the corner. Right next to CMC.
Uh-huh. I see him.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
All right. So that's a juicy possibility.
That's another possibility.
The possibilities are endless.
They are.
They really
and that's
are.
what's fun about wrestling. That's what's fun about indie wrestling, though.
You never know. It
It's the
could
best
be.
part about it.
Yeah, it could be Jacques and Work Rate Rob in the tag title match. You never know.
Could.
Oh, Robin Leach.
Well, Mark, you got anything more for our guest?
You know, I think we covered just about everything. I know you're a real busy guy, Camaro. We appreciate you hanging out with us for a bit. Uh, Now, last I checked, you're still the Glory Pro champion too, right? Down in St. Louis?
Yep.
Because I saw the
We
last
did climb Camaro
show.
2 belts.
Hey, there you go. Because I saw the pay-per-view you had, you and Myron Reed, I think was the last one down there. And it was awesome. I haven't seen a whole lot of Glory Pro, but that was really, I'm going to be watching more of that stuff too. So good luck with all that. Do you have another show coming up down there?
Next week. Is it next week? Yeah, next weekend. Next Sunday.
Okay. Is that going to be on Fight by any chance? Because that's where I saw
It'll
the
be
last
free on YouTube, I think.
Okay. Cool. I'll definitely keep an
free
eye
on
out for
YouTube.
that.
Yeah.
What's David asking that question for?
David asked, what did he think of the season finale of Mandalorian?
I almost cried. Okay, almost cried. I almost cried a lot.
I'm about 3 seasons behind on the Mandalorian. I saw like the first season and like episode 1 of season 2, and then I just kind of fell behind. So I got a lot of catching
binge
up to
watch.
do. Oh, hang on, Jordan. Let's see. Changed my mind. Hate the idea. Think we'll just go ahead and take out Camaro Saturday like we did Marvin and Kyle. R.I.P. Camaro.
Who said that? Jordan?
Yeah.
Jordan, yeah.
Okay, now I gotta stand up again.
Oh no.
Here we go. I love it.
Okay, Jordan. I actually used to like you. I used to feel sorry for you. I felt bad that like you used to always follow Joey around. Like you used to follow him around like a little sad ass puppy who lost his tail in the rain or some shit. So like I understand like you're like 52 years old and like your wrestling days are behind you. You're starting to get arthritis in your knuckles and you have to take Viagra and shit. So I understand that like you're a little upset, feeling a little froggy these days. So I'm gonna need you to stay in your lane and shut up. Cause I don't want to have to put hands on you, Jordan. I don't want to have to hurt you. Cause I'm already gonna hurt Joey. So if you stupid enough, and this goes for all the low lives. I'm gonna say y'all real names, the low lives. If y'all stupid enough to jump in my match Saturday against y'all little bitch, I'm gonna mess y'all up. Like, I don't think y'all understand this. I ain't playing. I'm gonna rip Joey's head off. And Jordan, I'm gonna rip your head off if you try something stupid. And Dallas Preacher, Mr. 5th grade, reading on the 7th grade level, talking on the 3rd grade level. I'll bring your tall ass down to size and knock your head off your shoulders too. And Jabroni Tony, I want you to get in my man. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I'll send your ass backpacking to the pepperoni shop that you work at. Don't try me. Don't try me. Low lives, low shits, whatever you want to be called. Try me Saturday if y'all want to. Y'all ain't gonna have to worry about the premiere. Y'all gonna have to worry about the Quadfatha whooping your ass. You hear me? All right, let me sit back down.
Well, I think that is a phenomenal ending point because I don't know how we top that. So
we can't top that.
Camaro Jackson, thank you for joining us today. We're going to have you back on sometime soon.
Holla when you need me.
How about right back after he wins the title Saturday?
You get it. You get it. You get it.
We have to make that happen.
Might have to make that happen.
Right. Yes. And we got to get to one of the shirts, the Premier Podcast t-shirt.
Yes. ASAP. I need it.
All right.
Have you seen, okay, so we were talking about Cobra earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the stuff he drew for us?
That's sick.
That's the Giddy Mindy.
That's super sweet.
And then that's our...
Heck yeah.
That's our new logo. So we're
I
down
love
with
it.
We're down with CP Arts. They took really good care of us, so we like to show it off whenever we can.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
But thank you so much for being on, Camaro. I think you might need to have a little talk with your boys. They can watch from the back, but I think you need them watching from the back. So it's all right. I don't get offended.
Saturday, sir.
All right,
We'll
see you
guys
Saturday.
Soon. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was fun.
I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
I don't think we've gotten anybody riled up that much on this podcast before.
That was so good.
That was fantastic. Thank you, Camaro Jackson, for coming out.
Thank you.
He's going to have to be a return guest, definitely.
Very soon. Yes.
Yes. All right, so we got a few minutes left here, Minderz. I'm on a bit of a time crunch, but let's get into Thursday Night Throwdown here.
Alrighty.
This tomorrow night in Edgewood. They only got 4 matches announced, but that's just probably the tip of the iceberg. I'm sure they'll have more stuff on there. I know you can't go, Minderz.
I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I really kind of wanted to see Eli. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
All right,
I'll stop.
No, we'll start from the top of the card here. So our main event sounds like it's going to be, thanks to the dutiful negotiation skills of one big man Chan, for the Zero1 USA Heavyweight Championship. You got Joey O'Reilly and Eli Wilder. Because Eli kind of got involved last week. He gave UFC the assist in that match. So
if you haven't seen it, check it out on Patreon.
Yes.
Because it was entertaining.
Yeah. Also on Patreon is the aftermath when looks like Eli and CMC got tuned up a little bit after the show was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what CMC
I'm not
gets
talking
for trying
about
to
that
buddy
part
up
of it. Of course I'm not talking about that part of it, but you know.
Of course not.
But yeah, with Joey's super kick, and then LDLC got choke slammed, and it wasn't pretty. But LDLC won. It was a win. No matter how you got it was a win.
So I think that should entitle LDLC to a title shot, right?
You would. He pinned the champ. He pinned the champ.
So who knows? Maybe sometime in the near future we'll see a Mexican
we
aren't
going to have to worry about it because Joey's going to lose the belt Saturday, and it's going to be
that's
fine.
true. Joey's got to deal with Camaro before he has to worry about DLC.
And he could lose to Eli tomorrow.
He could. You
never
know.
I jumped ahead.
You're getting a little excitable.
Excitable.
I think it's going to be a hell of a match though, Eli and Joey.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing that on the Patreon. I can't go tomorrow either, so I'll have to watch it on the Patron on Sunday.
On the Patron.
Yes. All right. What else we got here? We got our buddy 5-star Jesse J taking on ATM.
Buddy. You just remember that. That's your buddy.
Hey, he was a good guest on the show.
Okay. I'm going to catch a lot of crap here in a minute, but that's okay.
Is he still stuck on 3 stars in your opinion, Minderz?
Yes, he's still on 3 stars. And by the way, no. And I think this is going to end up being a best of 5 series between these two.
Okay.
Because they fought last week. And, of course, the opportunist took his opportunity. And got another win. But ATM's ready to settle the score. So I'm excited. That was another match I was excited to go see. So
okay.
I'm
pick me a winner, Minderz.
What I think is going to happen, or what I want to happen. What I want to happen is ATM kicks his ass, but I'm going to stick with that. I'll go with ATM.
Okay, fair enough. Jesse J's on another undefeated streak, so I think it's going to continue tomorrow.
And the 5-star challenge was accepted, so there we go.
Yes. All right. Next on our list here, we got DC Black against Banks and White.
I'll tell you what. I was impressed with how well Banks and White worked together last week. I was very impressed with it.
Nice.
DC Black, they're our tag team. That one's a tough call for me. A real tough call. Because Banks and White worked very well together last week. And got the win. So
yeah. And they'll have a clear size and power advantage on DC Black. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes down. Uh, I'm picking DC Black. I think tag experience is gonna rule out. I think they're gonna pull it off.
Which makes complete sense.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for DC Black against Anakin and Kylax after they started
Calix,
teaming up. Calix. I always get that
Kenny,
name wrong.
yeah.
Kenny. Kenny. I
Well,
was gonna say Kenny.
that was who I was rooting for with the whole 4-way challenge.
You want
I was
Anakin to
hoping for Anakin to win because I was super excited to see if I figured he would pick Kenny. And I was
yeah.
excited to see that tag team come back together again because they were damn good.
Damn impressive. Yeah, they were really impressive when we saw them. But all right, and then the last match that we have on the schedule. I mean, I'm sure they'll have other stuff going on tomorrow also.
Oh, I'm sure because B.A. Malkin will probably have to come out with not Chan Unsmith again like he did last week, which is his new lawyer, which apparently is Chan's long lost brother that went to Harvard Law. It's what I was told. I'm just going with what I was told.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to meet this not Chan Unsmith because you never know. Maybe he'll want to sponsor the podcast.
Maybe.
He could be our Stephen P. New Minders.
But here's the thing: they told CMC doesn't get a rematch because it was not in the contract. So BA wasn't going to give him a rematch. That's not fair.
Well, CMC can go to the back of the line, work his way back up again.
You know what, Reb?
What?
Oh,
come on.
So
you were waiting this whole show to pull this thing out.
I've been waiting this whole time. So I got my lovely 100% Premier podcast shirt in the mail
that's very
just
nice.
for Camaro.
Uh-huh.
And then I got another one.
Oh.
Hey, CMC, when you see this, I got it. So now when you wear your BA all the way shirt, I have something to counteract it.
Yeah, I'll have to bust out this one once I get it. There you see, Prodigy.
Yeah.
You see, I misspelled Prodigy. I spelled Prodigy right on. So. All right, we're getting off topic here. We got one more match to talk about. We're gonna get our buddy Dallas
what's to talk about with this one? I mean, I love. Oh, Chris, I love you.
Oh, jeez. For Pete's sake.
Hey, Chris has volunteered to push me around in my wheelchair on Saturday.
You be careful you don't push you down the flight of stairs.
There aren't any at the Burgess Center.
I'm sure they can find some. They'll get you up on the stage and then.
Oh, I get to take a Jimmy flip off the stage. Is that what you're telling me? Great.
Only if I get to video it.
No, I'm sure.
Just for posterity.
Oh, by the way, Dallas Preacher over LDLC because Preacher's gonna have something to prove. To get after he let that happen to Joey, I think, because Preacher was there ringside and he allowed it to happen. He didn't.
Well, Eli's a sneaky dude. He's quick. He
is, but I'm just thinking that that's.
So who's more at fault there, Dallas or Chan? In Joey taking the loss on last weekend.
I don't know. They were both out there, so it's almost a 50-50.
From what I saw, it looks like they were just taken completely by surprise.
You want to share that one? I like it. I kind of think LDLC's gonna. I think Dallas was right in his fun fact of the week. I think he's gonna take care of LDLC. And I love LDLC, but
Chan is at fault clearly. Okay.
Oh, okay. So
yes, sir.
Clearly, yes, sir. But yeah, I think that covers this everything. Week. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
the only thing we got May 6th. Don't forget War Games. If you haven't got your
tickets are still on sale. I think is third row still available, or is that sold out already, Minderz?
I think they're.
Oh, David looks at that. Don't forget your fine money.
Oh yeah. Dallas and Chan got fined $500 last week apiece.
Oh.
For
that hurts. That's
you
gonna
that
hurts
why.
the old
you
bank
want to know
account.
why? Watch Patreon because he explains it. It's explained on there.
Okay.
So, did you see what Chris put up?
Oh,
Chris is my buddy.
Oh.
See?
Oh. That's hurtful. I would be okay with that, but I have to control the studio from my computer, and I'm not going to be home. So
yeah, well, there you go. But yeah, we need to wrap this up. We've gone plenty long enough today. Plus, I kind of like to get out of this chair and rest my foot.
yes. And so let's go ahead and pay some bills, Minders. ProWrestlingTees.com/JTRPod for your Jumping the Rail and 01 Shootout t-shirts. Got some of our new ones here for the Get Your Shit and Move t-shirt, which
I need someone to buy that one for me so I can put it on the back of my wheelchair.
Yes. We're gonna get your wheelchair tricked out before Saturday.
Okay.
I don't know how. I think the wife has ideas.
All right. Works for me.
Look at that. Thank you, David, for listening.
Thanks, David. We appreciate it. We
do
our best.
Yes. Hey, we had a hell of a guest today, though. So
we did.
Yeah. All right. So along with that, then we got, of course, the Prodigy REB T-shirt there. That's a good looking shirt there. So.
I
thought about getting a flag made like this one with that logo on it, but I'm gonna wait on that because it's a little pricey.
Yeah.
And
no, what I know I showed it, but you need to show it again.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I still don't know how that got on the Pro Wrestling Tees. I think somebody...
I don't either. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah. All right. And then also some of the other 01 shirts on there. There you got the name doing name things, Independent Wrestling Matters. You wore this at the Expo a couple weeks ago, Minderz.
I did. I got
Independent Wrestling Matters.
Yep, I got my picture taken with Christian in that shirt.
Nice. Then of course Dallas is my buddy, and I listened to the 01 Shootout, and all you got with this lousy T-shirt, which just keeping it simple. So that's what's available on Pro Wrestling Tees, then also on brainbustertees.com/other/JTR-podcast-network. There's the stuff that Cobra did for us, CP Arts logo, and then Giddy Mindy. We got to get him to do one with you in a wheelchair for a T-shirt.
I don't know about all that. I'm not planning on being in a wheelchair for long.
No.
And then don't forget to go. Go ahead, finish that. Finish selling our stuff.
Yes. So also you get hoodies, baseball shirts, T-shirts, stickers, fanny packs, hats, all kinds of stuff on there to your liking. And so check that stuff out. And then also when you're at these 01 shows, look at that, made to order a Dallas Preacher tumbler or whatever you call it. Tumbler,
yeah,
is that right?
My favorite is right here. This is Hello Sinners. I love that one.
That needs to be a T-shirt.
Yes.
That needs to be Dallas's first T-shirt.
Get on it.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
We'll leave that up to Dallas and them to do.
Yeah.
Or then you can always get your
department wants to get if they want to whip up a 3X, maybe I can procure that on Saturday. You never know. Yeah, there you got the 01 thing.
Water bottle.
Here's the actual picture, Minderz. Water bottle, custom tumblers, T-shirts, coffee cups, to-go cups, all kinds of cool stuff there for very reasonable prices. So also they can be made to order. If you have questions, hit up David. I think Rain's involved in that also. So hit them up on socials.
I'll tell you what, David had a pretty good turnaround. I messaged him about it the day before. I messaged him about it on Wednesday, and I had it Thursday. So
nice.
It was a good turnaround.
Yes. And then also Patron on the Patreon. Go check out 01 every week. Patreon.com/Zero1 USA. As low as $5 a month. As it gets higher, you get more stuff on the content to enjoy. So do that. And then on this podcast, if you like what you hear, leave reviews, leave rating, like do the stars and all that stuff that they talk about doing on the podcast. And if you want to donate to the podcast, if you don't feel like buying a T-shirt, we do accept donations to keep the lights on. PayPal at JTR Pod, I believe is the handle. I'll put a link on that for sure on the page. If you feel so inclined, we would greatly appreciate it. If not, no biggie. But I think that is about as far as I can push it today, Minderz, before I've got to hit the ground and go to band practice. So,
real quick, do we have our guest next week?
I have not gotten a confirmation. We are tentatively scheduled to have our buddy Marvin join us. I will find out for sure over the course of the week and then make that happen. I might hit him up on Saturday if let's see how he's doing with his injuries and everything, how he's feeling. But otherwise, we'll cards could be subject to change, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
Sounds good to me. You got anything you want to add before we say goodbye, Minderz?
Thank you, Camaro, for coming on and making me laugh until I couldn't breathe.
A lot of fun, Camaro. I think he's highly motivated for Saturday to take that very highly title motivated from Joey O'Reilly or Eli Wilder.
Or Eli, could be either one.
Yeah, if you can go to Edgewood tomorrow, check out Thursday Night Throwdown, Eli and Joey for the title, the main event. And then we will see you guys on Saturday at the show in Mattoon if you were there. If not, we will see you next Wednesday for Minderz. This is Reb. Life is hard, work stiff, and we will see you on Wednesday.